me with this one. I keep recording this video because I cannot just show the emotions of the situation of because I'm too funny. And this is like very romantic story, very romantic, you know, in the very meaning of the romantic story, like not of any soap power or something like that, but about the true love between two people who, like Romeo and Juliet, something very, very, you know, something like a fairy tale. And it's this is very sensitive, you know, and to play something like that is kind of, you need to feel it. You need to feel like, how do you need to feel? Like you are, because this is the story of a slightly tragic but with a happy end. So about the struggle, about the fight, and about circumstances that you have to, like in general, yeah, right? You have to go through to the obstacles you have to surmount in order to reach your goal. And two people in love, they want to be together, and but something happens to them and they're like separated, and but you have also to cross the struggles, cross probably, I don't know what kind of things might have happened, maybe the war, maybe something less, but these guys, they really struggle and they really go through difficulties, so to say, through real harsh time. Probably they're fighting, kämpfen, Stichien, probably they're fighting against something. Maybe someone is in the sea and, you know, big waves and the storm kept him, and he's like, he's trying to survive, to get out, and she is kept somewhere, and this is like, this is dramatic story, and blah, 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 and hurricane. But if I feel something like that, I really feel it. It's so that's why I try not to dive deep into such emotions, because it's very hard. If I dive, I can really play this role, I guess, but I probably choose not to. It's also very difficult. You know, all the roles are difficult, not only comedian ones, but these ones are also very, when you feel it, I just start shaking, you know, and I feel it, but I need this atmosphere, otherwise I wouldn't be able to, it will be just some funny attempts. But if I dance from my heart, and I will, you know, so much I like to sometimes to dance with my eyes closed in the dark, you know, like Dancing in the Dark, wonderful film by Lars von Trier, one of my favorites, and I like Björk so much in that one. And she's blind and she cannot see, like what happened to me when I was a small child. I very much liked fogs, because in the fog, I used to live near the sea in a small town in the south of Ukraine. Because when you're going through the fog and the mist, you know, it's so thick that in probably 3 meters nothing is to be seen, and you can dance and sing and nobody will notice. So it's very cool. So yeah, and also, you know, I so much love the sea, and I can imagine that the epoch of the 18th century with sails, and all the sailors tell me that it's not so romantic as I can imagine. With sails, I have been always dreaming to be on a sail ship, to blow the wind, you know, and I have always gathered, you know, these songs about sea and sails, and I wanted to go to Navy if I failed to go to university. And and yeah, they make a lot of jokes about navies, I know. And this, but I have my own power, weapon against everything. I'm talking so much, but anyways, guys, I love you so bad, and I just and what is the main thing is that the good always conquers the bad. Not always, but you know, there is kind of the balance. I mean, how do if you think from with the perspective of the relative theory, it depends. It's the same as saying the glass is half empty or half full. You understand what I mean? Because in this very moment of time, this is the moment of time where something bad happened. You know, like life. It's not white or it's not black. It's not grey. It's multinational, intercultural, Yeah, that's why I like rainbow. And I like very much my friends, gay friends, everybody. Yes, and let's be more tolerant. Yes, finally, towards each other, and we need to learn about each other. It's another topic because, to be honest with you, I was slightly afraid now of Muslim people, like some Europeans, and this is like. But the matter is that we don't know much about each other. We need to know much, and when you know more, when you drink a couple of times with us, with them, etc. This is very deep topic. I know that probably every time someone tries out this topic, he might get, this is slightly connected to political topic and to national, and once you arise it, there are many people who would have, but I hope, I have a dream that we live in the 21st century and we understand the values of life and humanity, etc. and so on. And I really have liberal views, and I can and not only because I just think so, but because I have 2 master degrees. No, okay, 1 master and 1 from another university. How do you call it? I don't know, even special, something like that. It's after bachelor, so something in between. And I have been studying all the time, reading some psychological books. I was a teacher, and I used to work in all the different spheres, etc. And it's also one part of me. Everything is the part of me, we have many sides. And I have traveled a bit, and the more you travel, the more books you read, the more intelligent, and you are, etc. I have met beautiful friends from all over the world, from regardless of their nationalities, also Muslim, a lot of Muslim people, my wonderful Muslim girls, who I love so much. And and guys, and this amazing world, really, go to Egypt, yes, go to check the situation, but also be aware, like for example in Ukraine currently there is the situation, yes. I want to elaborate on this very much. It's something very what is in my heart all the time. Like I feel such a big pain for all the guys, because there were some of my friends and so on, and this is really big pain. And but I just want people to understand, everybody to understand, and I will repeat it in all the languages I can. It refers to all the wars. It was one of the first songs that was devoted to it, actually, about Pocahontas. You think I'm an ignorant savage, and you've been so many places, I guess it must be so, but still I cannot see. The savage one is me. How can it be so much that you don't know? And it's about, if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you learn things you never knew. You look, see, hear these words. This is like, that's why it's like Bible. That's why I bowed to it, because for me, this is the song of the unity, of that all people are good. If Hitler was told in the age of 13 that he is a good artist, which he tried to be, he would be a wonderful artist. We should value and appreciate each other. And it comes really from your heart. You can stop conflict. First of all, you need to stop conflict within yourself. You can choose not to be irritated. You can choose to go to leadership program in Khmelnytsky or somewhere else. Choose to read psychological books, talk with me, and whatever. Because every time people come to me with the same problems, or not, but they always, really, so many people just come to me and ask, oh, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a boyfriend, I have problems with money, I have problems with that, I have problems, oh, I'm shy, etc. I always have to be like, I am a teacher, and I have noticed so many things that parents do wrong. So many things. Like, if you yell at your child, okay, like, let's generalize it, okay? Yelling is not good. No, really, it won't, because if you yell at someone, you know what kind of feeling he has. He thinks, this guy, he looks at you like this. Fuck. Okay, he had 3 kinds of feelings he might have, and most likely which ones? Fuck again, he says I'm stupid. Maybe I'm really stupid. Maybe I really don't deserve to have another chocolate today. Maybe I'm bad and Santa Claus would come to me. Maybe yeah, I just don't mean anything. I'm a small child and everybody can beat me and do anything they want. Like that. Sorry, you need to go into all. Or for example, um, you can also think, again, again, they want something from me again, but I have my own opinion. Okay, you can tell me whatever you want to tell me, but I will just do it. Or I will do this thing that you asked me to do in such a way, like I did, that you will regret that you asked me. Like sweeping the floor. Yeah, I was like, because you can feel it as well. You're a child is a person. It's a human. You cannot believe it's not a thing, not a property. It's not a bag that you can. And also your wives and husbands and your parents and everybody else. You cannot yell. And in marshrutkas and in buses and trams, etc. We need more politeness. I was told once that you are not from this century. You should have been born somewhere in the 18th, 19th century, because I say always sorry. Maybe I'm Canadian sometimes. I think they're very polite. They say Canadian. You know this joke about Canadians? Okay, remind me about Canadians, I will tell you. But Canadians, I will love you. I love you. You're awesome. So, I wanted to elaborate on this very difficult topic about wars in general and in Ukraine and between Russia and Ukraine. My father is Russian. My mother is Ukrainian. Are you leaving me a choice? Or what? This is like my mother used to ask me, my parents used to ask me, whom do you like more? Your mom or dad? And I like you both. Guys? This is what book would you prefer to leave? Right one or left one? I don't know. What leg? Which, yeah? Yeah? Do you understand? I'm sorry for this, but I can operate with words. I told you, I can talk for hours. But, and moreover, once I was reading a chat, I come across these chats. Okay, so let's agree on this. This is informational war. This is like towards beat. I can